All right. So it looks like we are currently alive. It was a slight hiccup things. I don't think that, but we're on time. That's what I want. I'm just gonna, I don't need to record this. Welcome, everyone, to the stream. And what exactly are we doing tonight? Well, I'm assuming if you're watching, you know what we are doing, and that is we're going to open a bunch of the loot boxes from World of Tanks Holiday Ops event and see what the value ratio is. So this year they did a couple things that are different that I think are really good, and we'll just talk about those real quick. First, they gave us the percentage chance that you have to get any given item from the loot boxes when you open them. So you know that for the tier 8 premiums, you've got a 2.4% chance in any given box to get them. And they have also guaranteed that after 50 boxes, you will get a tier 8 premium tank and not a duplicate. You will not get duplicates, which is also great because this year, as in past years, they've got two tanks that you could already have, the 122 TM and what's the other one? The T56 Skoda T56. So both of those you could already have in your garage. So you're guaranteed, if you've got both of those, you're guaranteed that your tier 8 premium tanks, after 50 boxes, is going to be one. Still gambling. Let's be legit here. But one of the ways they offset it is by making sure you get value for it. So I've said this before, don't go into the loot boxes looking for that tier 8 premium tank you want. Go into it saying, this is how I'm going to get the gold I need, some credits, some premium time that I need for the next month, year, what have you. And so like last year, I've bought the same number of boxes. That gold lasted me through the year. So I've still got 9,000 gold from my my treasure trove from last year, which is pretty good. Got me through a bunch of events and upgrading various crews, etc. And yeah, the only thing I will admit that I did buy something else over the course of the year. I bought myself where is it? Oh. Tog when it became available, because I have the hot Tog camo. I needed to have the Tog to put it on. So yeah, aside from this, the only money I spent on World of Tanks since last year when I did this was for the Tog when it became available around American Thanksgiving 3 weeks ago. But yeah, so I think it's pretty good. I'm pretty happy with that. I've still got 262 days of premium time between what I got at the this last year plus the various stuff for completing a couple of the battle passes. It's great. Now, to be fair, I spent $300 all at once. And I got a bunch of cool stuff. So, with that in mind, we're going to go into it. Now, it does say I have 181 boxes here. I'm just going to switch so we can get this. So I've got 181 boxes. However, 20 of those are small boxes, and that's because I've played some games, and some of my friends have taken advantage of the post system to ship me boxes, which is cool. And we'll talk about that. We'll talk about that right now. So if you are watching and you think this new post system is great and you want to earn the points to get cool stuff later on, like there's, I think, maybe some more shards or some, I can't remember what. Yeah, let's just take a quick look at the post system. Post. You get an inscription and then some decals and then a camo. So here's the bro camo. So if you want the bro camo, you need to do this unbent, unbroken. Yeah, so you need to do this a bunch of times. I believe you need to have done this 10 times. No, 12 times. 12 times will get you that. You can do 10 a day. But the key thing is because it doesn't carry over from day to day, you want to make sure you've got 10 stamps before you start shipping parcels for a day. Otherwise, you're going to be chasing, if you're not going to play a bunch of missions and stuff, like if you're kind of done for the day, check your parcel count, your stamp count. If you don't have 10, just wait until you got 10 and then ship them. This is going to go on for a month, so you've got some time. So yeah, I almost didn't make it. I had to crunch out some extra missions today to make sure I got it. But with that said, let's, you're here for some boxes, so let's see what we've got. Oops. Let's go to the large boxes. Now, a little extra bonus, if you're joining late or you can't remember what I've got, I have the 5 premium tanks as they unlock, assuming I get them, will become available or will appear across the top of the screen. A little something. Now, I'm going to do it in order of the least number of boxes, which will be the magic boxes, then the New Year boxes, then the Lunar New Year boxes, and then finally the Christmas boxes. So my breakdown is 11 magic boxes, 25 New Year boxes, 50 Lunar New Year boxes, and 75 Christmas boxes. And the reason for these is that's the importance of the camos. That's the ones I like. I really like the Christmas camo. I think the Lunar New Year camo's cool. The New Year camo's okay, and the citrus one I'll get next year when I complete the set after I've reached atmosphere level 10, which is what I'll do for last year's camo. All right, so let's open the first box. I'm gonna do one at a time for a while here. Once I get a bunch of things, I might do less. Astronomer's kit and a 1 day of premium. So we've already got the first up in the corner. We've got the first piece there, so then we'll add 1 day of premium, and we've got our first bit, and then we'll open the next one. Starry lights, and arguably the worst options right out of the gate with the 100,000 gold and 1 day of premium time. And another day of premium. Oops, I should. This is 3 boxes. Another day of premium. All right. Next box. Castle chest and another day of premium time. Go. So far we're getting the bad luck. Hopefully we're just getting the bad luck out of the way. Yeah, there we go. Another. I mean, let's face it, you know, premium time's great. Don't have to buy extra premium time, but I'd like cooler things. Not 100,000. Now, I did spend a bunch of credits today buying like the Emil 2 and a couple of tanks. So yeah, credits are lovely, but I'll be playing a bunch over holiday ops. So, and another 100,000. So 3 of those. 7. Box number 8. So this is where we're talking, or when I was talking earlier about the fact that this is still gambling no matter how you cut it, because I've opened almost 10 boxes and gotten every time so far the worst, the least valuable options. All right. Okay, so there we go. That's a little better. So on the 10th box, we got an extra 250 gold. All right, so this finishes off my least wanted boxes. All right, so we are at 11, and we got another 100,000. So we can see up there that my 11 boxes, festive atmosphere number, level 2. Excellent. And I get some stuff for that. Excellent. So let's just talk a little bit about how I've calculated the large opening box statistics. Oh, there you go. So it's telling me what I've received. Excellent. That's novel. Have not seen that. We'll check on that later. So basically what I've done is to determine the cash value. I've basically converted everything into its gold equivalency if there wasn't directly something to buy for it. So for the premium tanks, they've told us how much you will get in compensation if you wind up with a duplicate. So I've converted that. How much does it cost to buy that much gold? Which is probably less than what they would sell the tank for. So it's a little low. So let's just talk about that for a second. Even with the worst possible outcomes on all of them, the 11 boxes that I opened netted me $41 if I were to buy an equivalent amount of gold. And those 11 boxes cost $25, I think, and it's one of the worst values. So it's already you can see where the uplift comes. If you're going to buy your gold anyway, loot box is the way to buy your gold. All right, so now we're going to go on to the New Year boxes. And you can see I have 39 boxes. If I do not get a tier 8 premium vehicle before the next 39 boxes, I will get one guaranteed. And we've got little counter will tell me when we get close. So box number 12. And we got our first 500,000 credit bump. All right. The next box. What does the next box bring us? 3 days of premium time. So we're 13 boxes. Another. We've got a 3 days of premium time option. Awesome. Next. Two. 14 boxes. Come on. Oh. I was hoping the pause. Is the pause going to mean? Nope, the pause just means Wargaming servers are slammed as people are opening loot boxes. When I was playing those games today, I saw a lot of... Ooh, the PZ-35R. That's our first premium tank. The PZ-35R is the tier 2 premium tank. So it is the lowest of the bunch on box number 16. That's not bad. That's still good. As I understand it from reading through things. Hey, Matt, how's it going? And we are on box 17. It's gold. So the way I understand it is with the premium tanks is that you will always get unique premium tanks until you've got them all. So based on the percentage numbers, I should receive, because the smaller premium tanks are an 11.6% chance. Oh, salute cannons. A little bit of history. The first artillery salute was performed on August 5th, 1943 to mark the liberation of Belgorod and Orel by Soviet forces. The event started a tradition. Interesting. Cool. I will keep that in mind. Hey, Torin, welcome to the stream. We just got our first premium tank. Not a tier 8 yet. All right, so box 18 is 7 days of premium. All right. We've got 18 more to go. Unless I've missed it. I might have missed something. Red and blue spotlights. This is your last chance. After this, there's no turning back. You take the blue pill, the story ends. You wake up in your bed and believe whatever you want to believe. Take the red pill. You stay in Wonderland, and I'll show you how deep the rabbit hole goes. Welcome to the rabbit hole, folks. Box number 19. Just double check. I've opened 19 boxes. That is correct. Awesome. All right, next box. Did I get that? Yes. Oh, and we got our first style for the Rhinoceronte. The Fortuna style. I do not have the Rhinoceronte. That was on box number 20. Let's view this style. I don't actually own this tank, but dang. Couple of AT weapons there. Another one. Some launchers. I mean, I think it's cool that these are a little less over the top than some of the ones we've got before. The extra wheel, the extra gear and stowage, I think is great for these things. But we also got 3 days of premium. So that's the other thing, is that just because you're getting box, I'm gonna be lazy. Just because you're getting one thing, like the 3 days of premium time, doesn't mean you're not also getting something else. And in fact, in almost every case, when you get one of the cool things, you're getting one of the lesser items as well. So it can stack up pretty quick. Now that's only interesting if those are things that you want. Farm stand. Keep your friends close and your farmers closer. Yeah. Here in the lower mainland of British Columbia, specifically Abbotsford area, our farmers got smashed with the floods recently. Like there's, yeah, hundreds of farms that are just devastated by the flooding that happened a few weeks ago. So that farm stand, keep your friends close and your farmers closer, kind of hits home right now. And the Ace of Base. Swedish band had a hot brunette, a hot blonde, and 2 dudes that nobody really cared about. Fair. Cheeky, but fair. The PZM15. It's like I'm getting these in order. On box 23. Awesome. So that's a tier 3 premium tank. What do we got? Oh, okay. So we're just gonna get the one. So there is the idea that you're going to get when you see where this first thing shows up. A bright decoration that might cause a local Dracarys in your garage if missed. Be careful. Dracarys? I don't know. I don't know what that word is. But based on where this goes, you just about know what's coming. I suppose it could happen that if you only got the... No, because you're going to get the garage slot. You're always going to get 4 items then. And the Matilda LTV on box 25. All right. So that gives us 3 of the low tier premium tanks, 25 boxes, which is pretty solid. And we're back to 100,000 credits. Box 26. So that's what I would expect. There we go. Box 27. Of premium. We're on 8 days of premium so far. It's not bad. Okay, so this was so it's 28, and then there was 500 extra. I know it says 750, but it's there's always 250 in there. We'll need a proper office. I want a new one, Tommy, and you're gonna buy one for me. Ah, snatch. Great. I'm gonna go through and inspect all of it. An object 279 ornament. I would have loved to have gotten an object 279 instead of just the ornament. So box 29. 1 day of. So open list. Let's see what we get. Come on, big money, big money. Not big money. It's like lowest money. 10 of the 1 day of premium time. Giant Bogatir head. When you get closer, the giant head suddenly yells, "Show me what you got," in a thick Russian accent. Show me what you got. All right. Got 6 more in these boxes. Polar Star. And the day of premium. We're at 11 days of premium. And the Polar Star. 2 stars do, they shine. That is true. Ooh. Oh, and so we got the literally getting those tanks in order. Box 32, and for the Tier 10 double barrel tank ST2. This is cool. It is not my favorite one. If I get my favorite one, I will point it out. And you are welcome to guess what you think my favorite 3D style is going to be. I dare you. This is cool though. The little rocket tubes, some smoke launchers, extra shovels, a lawnmower. Some mine-sweeping gear. It's all pretty good. Alright. Back to the rewards. So we got the M485 as well. The Tier 5 medium American tank. And I believe that was on box 32 yet. So box 32, we've got 4 vehicles so far. Next. 133. And we get 100,000 gold. 100,000 credits. 100,000 gold would be awesome. But I've made 2.1 million credits so far and 9,000 actual gold. So that is not bad. So box 34. And we've got a day of premium. Right. Next box. Winter tires. I mean, I guess you need winter tires, and especially for Himmelsdorf, but I really don't want to encourage wheeled vehicles, so no tires. Dark Angels, yes, you are correct. The totally Imperium themed TD skin for the FV4005. It's hardly the first time I've decided to start charging down a line for now. I think diamond shaped bauble. Brace yourself. Memes about people complaining about Christmas decorations are coming. They've been coming for a while. I kind of ranted about it. Yeah, the FV405 skin looks awesome. Just purely amazing. All right. So we've got 14 till we hit the mandatory drop. We're on to the Lunar New Year boxes. 36 boxes in. So just at a point, 36 boxes in, we are at $200 cash value at this point for $75 invested. All right. 1 box. Lunar New Year. Give me tier 8 tank. No. We get the Lotus Flower on box 37. And another day of premium. double check. I've got my laptop here managing the spreadsheet that's giving us the stuff up in this corner. The KV-1 shielded. So we now have all of the non-tier 8 premium tanks as of box 30. So our drop rate on the drop rate on the 5% chance items. Bishop S subscribe. Thanks, Bishop. I appreciate that. So the drop rate on the 5% items so far, we're at 2.6% instead of the 5%. We have 13% on the 11.66% chance, which are the premium tanks, the low tier ones. And we've hit 86% on the 85% chance items, which are basically all of the garbage that I've been all the gold bonus, the credits, the premium days. So far, only like in the 5% chance items, which are the skins, I've gotten less than what's posted, and 2.4% chance. It's we're getting close on the others. We'll see where we come to. So box 39, we are getting another 250 gold and 3 more days of premium. Awesome. Next box. So we are 3 boxes away from mandatory tier 8. So if one doesn't... Oh, I thought on box 40. We got an extra 200. All right. So how this thing works is that if in the next 10 boxes, before the next 10 boxes, I get a tier 8 premium tank, this counter resets. If I don't get one, 10 boxes from now, I'm going to get a tier 8 premium tank, which I think is a good thing to do. I mean, it's not perfect, but it's an idea. And on box 41, another 250 gold, which is not bad at all. 11,000 gold. That's good. That's how much I've got so far. I'm happy with that, even so. And here we go. We've got a box 42. The box 42 is supposed to be the meaning of life, universe, and everything. And instead, it's the worst possible resort. 100,000. Lucky red envelopes. And a day of premium. I'm curious to see. So like I had 260 days already, right? So how many days will I have at the end? 7 more premium days, which is not bad. I mean, I like having the premium account. I play enough throughout the year. I don't always play consistently. Like I took 3 months off, August till today, really. Box 45, and you can see this number is getting brighter and bigger as we go, which I don't know if it's a good thing. Some, like Quickie Baby, the community contributor I watch the most, had his opinions about it, but I definitely agree that I think what they have done this year, as far as some of the transparency and some of the extra mechanics, like the guaranteed premium tank at 50 boxes, is great. Because I know even some of the people who are watching here bought boxes in the past and wound up with nothing. There we go. So we've got the toy seller. Don't tell anyone that Mr. Saunders animates puppets using small amounts of source. I just did. All right, so box 47. And we got a second M485. Which translates to another 1,500 gold. So that's where your big gold bumps happen, is when you get multiple of them. Now with the guaranteed no duplicates this year, it means you're getting a little less gold. I feel like we're going to hit that 50 before we get a tier 8 and another day of premium time. Yeah, so you're not going to get as much. And these were all new tanks. Like, all the low-tier stuff were brand new tanks. I feel like this is going to be a tier 8. Yep. Okay, I want the Caliban. I think it's the Caliban. No, it's the Torval. Nope. No, it's the Caliban. It's the Caliban! Yeah! Of the new tanks, this is the one I wanted the most. That was on box 49. So at 2%, 2.04% is when I got that. So if we just, okay, let's just go on to, let's close this for a second. So this reset to 50 on box 49 because I just got it, right? So I just wanted to show you that. So we're going to open the next one and get on with it. So we're doing good because we have now crossed the value threshold of what I paid for my boxes. So on box 50, we are another 100,000. So at box 50, a third of the way through, and I'm already ahead on what I spent. So I've got 161 boxes I was opening. We just opened box 50, and I'm already in the green. I'm in the black for my overall value, which is awesome. And I'm guaranteed at least 2 more tier 8 premiums. I may get more. Box 51, and we're back to 1 day of premium. 20 bar. Premium. Oh no, it's not a day of premium. Traditional Japanese carp-shaped windsocks. Originally made only in black. Other colors were added later. Interesting. But I need to purchase. This is 19. 50. Open next. Lunar Carousel. 3. I'm excited to assemble festive atmosphere. It's honestly one of my favorite parts. Is just I love the Winter Wonderland setting. I think it's beautiful. It's the most wonderful time for World of Tanks as far as I'm concerned. And I get that you have a bunch of people who only play it this time of year on, and so the matchmaking is kind of rough. But I don't care. I enjoy it anyway. Terracotta Army Commander. Oh, I like that. And we got our 4th 250 gold bonus. I'm just curious. More than 2,200 years he's been waiting for the addition of a branch of Chinese SPGs to the tech tree. However, he has already gotten used to fighting without them, and he doesn't really like the idea anymore, actually. You know what? I think that the Tornvagen makes me long for Artie and its the old Artie days when HE really messed up tanks like that, because the good news is we've rushed a couple of them. I've burned some down with some well-timed allies. PZ50. It's my second of those. Box 57. Yep. All right. So yeah, the Tornvagen, like, if it gets in that ridgeline position and can't get around it, it will suck. And so yeah, so that's kind of rough, but all in all, I think it's an interesting thing. I'm gonna kill second box 59. Are we going to get a nice tank in 10 boxes? Maybe. Golden Necklace, box 60. 3 days of premium. Come on. The Budai. 61. What does the Budai say? A kind and cheerful character. He will definitely bring you good luck next year. That would be luck. Oh. Which one is this? Feed Kaiju. I should. We got another skin. I believe this is the DK, the Hurricane. Yes. BZ55 Hurricane. Well, on box number. Not gonna name it. No. 62. Oh, and 500 and an extra lump of gold. Excellent. Luminous Lilies. Let's just do a quick. So 21050. Yeah, that's all good. That's all good. Everything is looking copacetic. So I've been keeping my stats up to date. Luminous lines. I will, if the Kaiju, I won't get the Kaiju again. That's the other thing, is the decorations are all unique that you're getting out of this, which is not something you necessarily had before. And we are getting another tier 8 premium tank. So that's awesome, because that's well below 50 boxes. This feels like this is going to be the 122 Skoda T56. That was, so those were the two that I really wanted, the Caliban and the Skoda T56. That's awesome. I'm super happy with that. So that is in box 63. So we're now at 3%, 3.7% for the tier 8 premiums. I thought these were supposed to be unique. Maybe I was wrong. So I could get Kaiju again. Flower ornament. 64. And 100,000 gold. Yeah, I'm stoked for the Skoda. 35 off. Box 64. The other thing with these loot boxes, you're never, like, if you get a bunch of them like I've done here, you're also never going to route a garage slot. Because yeah. Oh, that's 1,000 gold. Box 66. So we're up to 23,000 gold in boxes. Plus 3.2 million credits. And a bunch of new premium tanks. 67 gets us 100,000 credits. Alright. Next box. 68. This would be like the penultimate cool box. 68. And a Day of Watt premium time. Alright, 69. Are we going to get a premium? Tier 8 premium tank. No. We didn't. 69 was kind of nice. We got an extra 250. Which at least it wasn't like 100,000 credits. That would have been super disappointing. Lunar Gazebo. Gazebo is a demon. Gazebo is a place to hang out with your demon. Gazebo. Fire Tiger. To some extent, the tiger is a symbol of fire in the animal kingdom. Nature itself painted its skin with flames. That's cool. Box 71. Some more gold. Honibori. Last year I was really happy. Like, I think I wiped my sheet from last year, so I don't have it. So I wiped it to make this one. Cheated. I should have copied the stats. I wound up with all of the premium tanks. I want to say like with at least 20 to go. I got really lucky last year. So this thus far, like the odds are largely on point, except for the skins, where I am not doing what they say. Now, of course, like the point here is that their odds are over like a very long stretch, right? And arguably, their odds also don't add up to 100%. So there's going to be some overlap, clearly. Yeah, 75. All right, so here we are. What are we going to get? What are we going to get? Big red lantern. And 100. Fruit Paradise. 500. So like just in credits alone, I've earned $83 worth of credits. So if I was to use 83 real dollars worth of gold, I could have transferred it into the 4.5 million credits. I don't know why you would. That's just crazy talk. But what you gonna do? I had thought about trying to, instead of using the laptop, I spent a lot of time trying to figure out how to get my Steam Deck to update the spreadsheet for me. Which would have been nice. On a completely tangential note that I'm sure none of you actually care. But it's, I like my spreadsheet. The spreadsheet makes me happy. Oh, this is going to be, oh, for the object. Object 268 fair trade. Box number 2. Object 268 version 4. Again, a tank I don't have. And 7 days of premium time. That's sweet. That's a lovely skin. Again, another tank I don't have. This is really what I do. I get 3D skins, and that kind of sets the tanks I'm going to go for over the next year. I'm still chasing the tanks from last year. I don't grind the tech tree tanks enough. And some of them I just, like, I was playing the Emil 2 today because Krangvon is top of the tree, and it was brutal. I gave up. I played like 3 games in it and just had abysmal time. I gotta figure out how to set that better. I might blow some free XP. That's where some of this gold might go, is some free XP releasing to get rid of some of the stock gear on the Emil 2. Box 84. Fish. 55. Third one of those. Box 84. Box 84. The goldfish. By the way, this fish was first selectively bred from domesticated silver Prussian carp in ancient China. It is an example of the Philosopher's Stone, how to turn silver into gold. Interesting. We've got 2 more boxes for Lunar New Year. The Golden Lion. And 100,000 gold. Open next. Pyro Garland. And 500,000 credits. So we have 27 boxes. till we're guaranteed another vehicle. Let's just go back to the garage because I was told to check out the kaiju note. If I go here, I go actions here. Let's find the kaiju. Oh, kaiju. Oh, I got a kaiju. There we go. You can endlessly watch 3 things: burning flames, running water, and how a kaiju tries to scratch its nose. That's awesome. All right. So, we are in the last 75 boxes, the Christmas boxes. All right, let's go. Big money from my preferred box. No. Right off the bat. So disappointed. Next. So here we are just over halfway through, and we are more than double the value for what I paid today. Troubadour, 89 extra stack. So we're like at 24 boxes till we're guaranteed a tank. And 100. Cool. Tempted to open 5 at a time, but I kind of want to know what box I get some of these things. Easy in. Third one of those. 91, 92, 92. Let's see. It says 13 vehicles. Oh, so it tells me which vehicles I got and 6 that I got compensating gold. That's cool. I've got 4 of the 3D styles. I think I've got... Well, no, there's still... No. Oh, because I forgot to note the side. Oh, I missed that. I went down there. Mark it. So yeah, so the FE405, I'm still missing 2 of the styles. But that's cool. I like the little statistics box. We're stat monkeys at the end of the day. They don't memorize enough tank stats. That's why I'm not a purple player, more of a yellow, orange. Oop. Something cool. Ah, yes! This is one of the coolest styles. And you can't tell me that doesn't look like it was designed to roll out for the Imperium of Man in Warhammer 40k. 161 boxes, Matt. I got 161 boxes. So like some of the dials and stuff apparently move. Wiki Baby took a really good look at it. So like we can see the boiler dial here is moving. Did I knock anything out of Russia? I don't know what you're talking about, Malu. V-Tank-X. But yeah, so this is super cool. Looks awesome, and now I have to get this tank. So I'll be playing some British TDs. That was box 94. What else did we get with it? We got a day of premium time. Excellent. Awakening Force. Red and green light beams. I've seen them in a galaxy far, far away. Oh, that's... I clearly... that's not... That's better. I may have to reconcile some things here afterwards. Alright. So 95 boxes in. We're going to be like 20-ish away from a guaranteed tier 8. Box 96. Got some more gold. So our total gold should be 32. So I was bumping around here, so that's gotta be. So what are we at? Let's go. Seven. That's what it was. Went up there to update that, and I knocked up. Everything else is looking good. All right, so we've got 96 boxes. We're at 96 there. Everything's good. We're back on track. Go! Yes! Oh, I totally forgot. I have knocked out the Caliban and the T-56. They're up there in the roof. I set this thing up. You know how long it took me to set this up? And then I forgot to use it. So yes, on 97. So yes, so I've got 2 of the premium. I got the Caliban and the T-56 Skoda, which were the 2 tanks that I was really hoping for in this particular set of holiday boxes. If I don't get any of the others, I'm fine. The 122 TM I'm interested in because it's supposed to be a good tank. I was kind of interested in it. I just really don't like doing the mission marathons. So I haven't picked it up. It was one that I thought about though, because I like the Chinese medium tanks, although I've got a T-59, so I don't need the 122 TM. But it's supposed to be just a different playstyle, which can be fun in and of itself. Box number 99, and we get the worst result. But we're up to 6 million credits earned and 34,000. Christmas dinner. Box 100. And extra. Go. Need your suspension. I really do like seeing the ornaments. I think it's cool. Oh, that's unfortunate that you can't buy boxes there, Malu. I know some areas they aren't, like I know in Belgium they're not allowed. I wasn't sure what other regions might disallow it because it's gambling. Really. They definitely 35 are fourth one. 103. I definitely feel that they do a decent job of making sure you get value for it, but at the end of the day, because there's things that are only available in here, it creates a risk, and if people are unable to control their spending, they can do bad things. 9 boxes till we're guaranteed 9 boxes, and we will get a tier 8 premium tank, if not before. We have not yet hit the 50 guarantees cap yet. But we could here. Next. Star. 6 credits. I mean, I gripe about the 100,000 credits thing, but really, I do appreciate it. 7 boxes. Last time we got it 1 box before the 50. We got this close. 7. Validate. And premium. Next. Oh, 1,000 gold. It's the second 1,000 received, which is nice. 5 boxes till we're guaranteed tier 8 premium. AB1 shielded. 39,000 gold. I feel like that's more than I had last year. Well, it might have been 40 something. Same number of boxes. Yeah, same number of boxes, and I feel like it was 42, 44. All right, so on 111, we get another 100,000 gold. So if we don't get a tier 8 premium in this box, we will get one in the next one. And it's the 4th one of those. Box 112. Box 112. All right. So a tier 8 premium vehicle will land in the next box, guaranteed. Which one will it be? Guaranteed vehicle arrived. They even tell you right there. It's the 122. Excellent. That is awesome. That means that all of the tanks that I actually said to myself, these are the ones that I want, I received. So I'm good. I'm good. But I've still got 48 more boxes to open. 2 less than I would need to guarantee myself another premium tank. This is the Sheridan. I'm not chasing the tier, the American line. It's not happening. It looks cool, don't get me wrong, but I am not going to. Light tanks are not my play style, especially with the arty being basically non-existent in the game right now. I think the HE nerfs they did were the wrong call. Although with the Caliban, I think we're happy they did the HE nerfs. 116 and another day of premium. Gold, 43,000. 6.4 million credits. Fifth one. Those. Box 118. good. Nine and 1 day. We are rocking through this pretty good. 42 boxes to go. 520. I might sneeze. I apologize. The 121. Right. Crack the snowflake. Credits. 39 boxes to go. Not going to hit a guarantee. The cheese shop. So I curtailed my wall polling activities, sallied forth, and infiltrated your place of purveyance to negotiate the vending of some cheesy comestibles. If you are not a Monty Python fan, why are you? That was 1, 2, 3. And 100,000. Thank you, Matt, for suggesting that I read through what some of these things say. Various Zabekari. Half a million credits. 8th time. The bakery. Procrastinating is when you have a million things to do but ignore everything and bake. I believe that was the national pastime during the pandemic. Five, right? And 100,000 credits. Swing carousel. Come on. All right. So 1, 2, 6, and we get half of the credits for the 9th time. 7.7 million credits, $900 value. Now, more than triple the value of what was spent on these boxes. 1, 2, 7. 1 day of. Right, next box. Whew. 1, 2, 8. 47,100. Yep. 7.7 million. Yeah, so we are on track. So 47,000. We could break 50K in gold. 2. And 500,000. All right. Got what, 30 boxes left? There are 31 boxes left. Anyone want to wager if anyone want to guess? Anyone think I'm going to hit another tier 8 premium tank? If you think I'm going to hit another tier 8 premium tank, let me know in chat. Am I that lucky? Oh, to. Celebratory garland. 2 days of what? Premium again. Next. Bag of luminous sweets. If your sweets glow, you should not eat them. It's hard to say how much bioluminescent algae was used to make these sweets. Yeah, don't eat the glowing candy. All right. Percentages wise, we are okay-ish compared to what was advertised. So Tanya thinks I'm getting another one. Matt is hopeful. I've had good luck in the past, so I am going to say yes. One, three, five. Another 100,000. I think really what they're aiming to do is getting people with this mechanism. Jason's 2 bits is that they are using this mechanism to encourage people to buy the 75 box bundles, because 2 75 box bundles guarantees you 3 tier 8 premiums. So it is cheeky marketing, while at the same time the 50 tank thing I think is cool. I think it's a good idea. 138 and a day of watt premium time. I feel like I'm getting less premium than I have in the past. The WC chapter as well. 9 and credits. All right, 22 boxes to go. Hot dog restaurant. Okay, we're gonna check that out. 7 days premium time. All right, same as last time. Remember, you're in crowd control. I handle employees. That is from Reservoir Dogs. No, not Reservoir Dogs. Pulp Fiction. Pulp Fiction. Same directors, same actors, same writers. Ah, nicely done. 2 bundles, all the tanks. That's the way to do it. 100,000. To be fair, Matt, you had some really bad luck in the past years where you're barely able to get 1 tank in the bundles, where I was getting most of them. The mouse claw. Premium time, and I'm going to check out what mouse clock says. In the context of this decoration, the clock that strikes the hour's phrase should be construed as the clock strikes at 490 hit points. Strikes 400. Half a million credits. Fluffy the bear. Right? 4. The pause makes me think it's going to be more. Boxes to go. 5. We've crossed 50,000 gold. Should set me up nicely for the black market. Easy one. M. Easy 15M. 6th one of those. 6, and we've got the Star Wars lights. Oh no. If anyone knows a proper joke about orange and green, please let us know. We'll use it next year. That was 146. Yeah, 146. All right. 15 boxes to go. 7. M485. M485. Trading post. Khajiit has wares if you have coin. Yes. Khajiit has wares. Also, it's also blue for the styles. 100,000. So any of the more premium things, because the skins are 5% chance, and then the vehicles are 2.5% chance. So I think anything that's less than a 10% chance, you get the blue body. Aside from, like, there's no point in me getting a copyright strike for a really bad rendition of the song. Oh. There we go. 5-1. There are 10 boxes left. They have premium. Box number 10. 2. 55,950. 3. 9. Yeah, I can totally see, like, looking at this. I have not played Halo in for forever, but because, of course, Halo just released, or just Halo Infinite just released. 7 days. It's in my head. All right. 7 boxes to a guarantee. 5 left in my stack. 157. 100,000 gold. Very tempting to say, you know what? Buy 3 more boxes. Guaranteed a premium tank. Tilda L. 3rd time. Tactical grill. All right. Next box. Matilda. Kangaroo. We wanted to make this description upside down, but we weren't sure our font would support it. Oh, and that was a conversion. All right. Box 160. And 500 gold. All right. It's the last box. 6-1. No. All right. So let's just see here. Do our numbers add up? 61,350, 10,000,005. Yep. Okay. So that's good. So I did not get another tier 8 premium. I am only 2 boxes away, which is fine. But dab. So the overall stats for myself, the 85% chance items, which are your extra gold, your days of premium, and your credits, I got those in 140 of the boxes for a total of 87% basically. And for the 2.4% chance items, those are the tier 8 premium tanks, I got 3. All right. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. which puts that percentage at 1.87%, which makes sense. Yeah, I'm going to. But I'm just looking at my original. So I got 19 of the 11.66% chance items, which basically comes in right on point at 11.8 items. And then the 5% chance items, which are the styles, I got 5 out of the 6, which puts me at 3%. So with the number of boxes, there was always a chance. Yeah. Give me a second here. All right. I'm doing this on another computer because there's that's just smart way to do this. So half a sec. Gotta log in and stuff. Yeah. Bigger boxes. It's done. There you go. We have three more boxes. So I'm just going to go ahead. Let's open those 3 boxes. Watch, the first one I open is going to have a tank. Nope, it doesn't. 162. And we got 100,000 credits. So, 41st time we got 100,000 credits. Now we're guaranteed. So 2 of the 4, half of my tier 8 premium tanks. This looks like it's going to. It's the M4Y. Makes me happy. I didn't want the 4 bomb. Cool. So tense. That's good. So I got the tier 8 tanks that I really wanted to get, plus the M4Y. I think this is gonna the Yo tank line is gonna be an interesting line. Let's see if in box 164. Oh, it's a gold thing. DZ35R. So, in the tail of the tape, we have earned 62, or we have purchased through the loot box, 62,600 gold, 10.6 million credits, which is a total, and we've received, yeah, the M4Y and the Skoda, definitely, I think. The Skoda is cool. Ran into one. Oh, the M4, the Yo tank lines, they're all the most fugly tanks you'll ever see. So at $308 put in, and that's like just over 3 times. Now the cash value is not as high as what I got last year, but I also got all of the tanks, all of the tier 8 premium tanks, which would be like another $50 worth. And I think because some of them were available for sale, I put the cash value down as opposed to the gold value. So the assumed value of these tanks is probably $5 to $10 less than what they would actually sell for. Yeah, 62,000 gold. That's enough, like I said, to get me through basically anything that I need in over the course of the year. And that's the way I look at it. Like, this is, I did the math on what I spent on World of Tanks in 2019. Oh, in 2020. Nope, 2019. Leading up to the thing last year, 2020, whatever. Yeah, so 2020, leading up to the thing last year, and determined that I spent more over the course of the year than I did on the loot boxes the previous year. So I thought, you know, if I buy the loot boxes, buy a few more loot boxes, get more stuff, it's probably bang for buck. So I put a little money aside all year for the loot boxes. And now I've got 20 small boxes to open. So let's do those 5 at a time, just for see what we get. Bunch of shards, some consumables, another 5 shards, consumables, directives. You can get actual ornaments in here, but it's rare-ish. Cool. So let's see where we are at. Atmosphere level 9. Now I think when I put all of my decorations out, it will become more betterer. Let's go with, we're gonna go with the fractal snow. And what are we gonna do here? Let's do the garland. Let's do the koi garland. And maybe let's do something more traditional. Snowflakes and angels. Let's do that. Kaiju. Duh. You must get to the chopper. I want the 3. The lucky kitty. Yeah, it was a good. It was good. And the dragon, golden lion. No, overall, I think it was good. A good haul. I'm excited for it. I mean, we can see where my totals are. 72,000 gold right now. 18,000 credits. Play a bunch of games. Let me just see if we can't bring up the spreadsheet that I used. Give me a second and I'll show you my spreadsheet. So let's just add in here quick browser source. You guys can see my, oh no, that's not what I wanted. Ugh. Totally biffed that. We want to add display capture. And we want to, no, cancel. What's that? Game capture. Game capture. Sheet. Okay. Capture any full screen application. Okay. It's not showing. Okay, this is not working. Never mind. But yeah, so with those extra boxes, it put me basically right on par with what Wargaming said would happen as far as the bulk of it, except for the salamander. Oh, I think it's salamander. I just didn't mark it. Because I didn't care. So yeah, 6 is the most I could get, so I was never going to hit the 8% there. So yeah, so 1189 is the total value of what I got. for the $308. But that's about it. Let's just chat. So thanks everyone for joining in and hanging out. I'm gonna finish doing some decorating, and we'll definitely be online for some World of Tanks over the holiday season, because I want to get my Arnie rewards.
Yeah.
Because I want Arnie. I want. Who doesn't want the Terminator in their tank? 27 missions you got to complete, but you can complete multiple missions at a time, so you don't have to do them every day. These aren't some sort of daily missions. They are released daily. So every 24 hours, new missions added. Or, yeah, I guess in 5 hours another one will be added. But I don't have to do them tomorrow. So I probably won't be playing tomorrow because I've got other things going on. But on Saturday, I can pick up yesterday's mission, or tomorrow's mission, and Saturday's mission, and be good to go. And at 5 missions, you get your next holiday ops slot, which are good to unlock as well. Highly recommend it, because that makes them super valuable. Plus, once you get your festive atmosphere cranked up, you will earn a bunch of bonus credits. Thanks, Tanya. So, thanks everyone for joining me again. I hope you all have a super Merry Christmas. If you are into Lego and Star Wars or Marvel, I have a couple of series of daily videos happening right now where I'm cracking open the Marvel and Star Wars Lego Advent calendars, posting the builds online. Those are going up every day at 8:15, so the latest 2 videos dropped 10 minutes ago. Check those out. And I hope you all have a great holiday, a very Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, joyous Kwanzaa, whatever things you celebrate. Spend time with family and your friends. And until next time, as I always say, work your wonk. And if you don't know what that means, that's spend time doing what you love, regardless of what it is. And keep it geeky.